Alrighty, so hi! Welcome
to Let's Go to the Movies.
Yeah. So, new fun series we wanted to...
We have Disney Plus, and if you don't know about Disney Plus, they've got a ton of videos, movies, whatever you want to call them.
Movies, TV shows, Netflix, or not Netflix.
Select series, National Geographic's on there.
Oh, a lot of Star Wars stuff. We might have to force ourselves to watch some Star Wars stuff. Michael doesn't like it, but he might actually end up liking it. Or at least give his review on them. So that's fine. And we have a dog that wants to join us.
But this is going to be something every Friday we're going to try to do. We're going to pick movies at random. If you guys have suggestions of movies that you think we should watch that we haven't seen. That's
on Disney Plus, preferably. Or Netflix. But right now, let's stick to Disney Plus.
We're going to stick with Disney Plus.
Disney Plus movies. And I think once we're done with most of the movies, or most of the movies we want to see, we could always go to to series and give our thoughts on that. So what we're going to do is intro the movie and what we've chosen today. Michael...
The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr.Toad.
Ichabod.
Ichabod.
He said Bob.
Whatever.
Bob.
Everybody knows him as the Headless Horseman.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what that is.
He is, yes.
Yeah.
But Michael chose this one. Why, I'm not sure.
I've never actually seen it. I know the legend of the Headless Horseman, and it's big around Halloween time at the Disney parks.
Yeah, stop shoving your face right now. All I hear is you with popcorn, so wait a second.
Basically what they say it is, it's enjoyed two classic stories with Toad's Wild Ride and the Headless Horseman. This was done back in 1949.
It's an hour and 8 minutes long.
So it's something that I've never actually watched that I remember. I might have as a kid and I just don't remember it, but...
Do you want up here?
I don't.
You want food.
That's exactly what she wants. She wants the popcorn. So we're going to watch this and then we will see how miserable it is or if it's good and if it stands the test of time.
It's considered thriller. Get out of there!
Really?
Yeah.
It's thriller, family, anthology, animation, action, adventure. So those are all. And it is rated G, so anybody pretty much can watch it.
That's what G means.
I know.
It means good for everyone.
No, it means guidance suggested.
Is that what that means?
That's exactly what it means.
I didn't think that's what that meant.
Yeah.
What's rated G for everyone?
There is no such thing as rated G for everyone. It's guidance is what the G is for the ratings.
Wow, I didn't know.
And then PG is parental guidance.
Well, I knew that.
R is restricted. PG-13 is anybody under 13.
Suggested.
Required.
Yeah. Get your nose out of there.
And then it goes up from there.
Okay. Well, you gotta speak up. I can barely hear you over here. I know they can't hear you. Well, I know that you can't hear me now, but we're good. Okay. So we're gonna watch this. We're probably gonna get a middle thought. Like.
Well, this is two different stories, so we might stop it after the first one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's got two different classic stories in there. So we'll stop it at the first one, and then we'll give you the warm-up for the second one.
Okay. Well, this sounds like fun. So let us know what your thoughts are. Share what you think on there as well. Get your nose out of my popcorn, dog.
She wants mine.
I don't care. Get out of it.
So, as you can tell, it's a family night with the dog.
But, yeah. No, this will be fun. So enjoy and comment down below. And now Apple TV has decided to...
We took too long.
We did.
All right, so we will we'll see you guys shortly.
Bye. Don't bite me. Let's go. Let's go. Huh? Let's go. Let's go.
You want to set it properly?
No, I like this. This is actually more comfortable.
So the first one is done.
That was Mr. Toad's Wild Adventure, or Wild Ride. That was actually, I've seen that ride so many times. Have you
been on that ride?
I think I was at Disney World.
Okay, so you went a long time ago before they closed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before they turned it into something else. Forget what they turned it into. Oh, Fantasmic. No, not Fantasmic. PhilharMagic?
Is that what it turned? No, I thought it was recently turned into something.
No. No, PhilharMagic came out in like 2000. Whatever, we're getting off subject. This is about the movie. I didn't fix my hair. This is what happens when you lay down and watch movies.
Well, the movie was definitely, you could tell it was not a current styled video.
I liked it though, actually.
It did explain a lot about the ride. that I've never been on. Actually, I probably have, but I haven't been there since 1985, so I don't remember. I was 15, but it makes a lot of sense, and it's kind of cool to watch the older movies, I guess, now, because you see certain characters that they've put into
you notice that
different movies nowadays, or at least in the last 25 years.
Let the people know what you're talking about.
So, and we'll get the review later for Mickey's Christmas Carol that they actually had for made for TV back in the 1984-85, I think is when they released it. But they had Rat and Mole was in that movie, as well as the Weasels. The Weasels were at the very end of Mickey's Christmas Carol. They're the ones who were actually digging the gravesite.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh.
But Rat and Mole were the charity collectors in Mickey's Christmas Carol. So it's kind of cool to see that and see where the characters are just being reused in different positions from way back 30 years before even that came out. But for an older movie, it's not bad. You definitely can tell the quality is much different now. They've changed how they animate compared to back then.
Well, because it's hand drawn.
Yeah. And well, I think even now it's still hand drawn. One of the big things that you do notice is there's a lot of violence that you wouldn't expect from an older cartoon in it compared to newer cartoons. They don't have the knife throwing and shooting and all the crazy stuff that is not PC anymore to put into a movie for kids involved. So
No, times have changed. I enjoyed the movie. There was some action right towards the end. It kept me entertained. I mean, I don't know about the second part so far, but I mean, the Headless Horseman, you can't go wrong with that. But the Mr. Toad, I was confused. He was crazy. Like, they would never touch on that today.
Yeah, they would never say that. He was poisoned. They were waiting for the poison to come out of him when they locked him away, referring to his mental state.
He was psychosomatic, honestly, what he had, basically. It was the fact that he was obsessed with motor vehicular devices, like, well, actually, gypsy cars, that's not a motor. No. But gypsy carts, motor cars, planes towards the end.
Yeah. Anything to give him that adrenaline rush.
Yeah, anything that was new and fun, which sounds like today it's actually a very, I don't know, it feels like something on modern society as well. I think that's probably why it's translated so well over the years, that people are still resonating with it. But it is it's a good little fun movie. I mean, show your kids. It would be fun to watch. I mean, just make sure you watch it before you let them watch it. But they would find it entertaining. It's short. It has action in it. There's not a lot of time to breathe, which is good.
It's about 25 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, not a feature-long, frozen 2.5-hour movie that somebody has to stay towards. But you never know. It might be your kid's favorite movie now. But it's pretty good. I liked it. Now on to the second part. This is Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod Crane.
Which is the Headless Horseman.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
That's what the next one is. Mr. Toad is from The Wind in the Willows. We forgot to say that.
Ah.
Yeah, it's from the movie The Wind in the Willows, story Wind in the Willows.
Oh, and this one was narrated as well, so they've made it condensed.
Right.
Made the book condensed.
But Sleepy Hollow has Bing Crosby in it somewhere, so we're going to try to figure out who he actually is in the movie.
Did you not look it up?
No, I didn't look it up.
Oh, I finished all my popcorn too.
I did too. It was good.
125-minute movie, and we finished all of our popcorn.
It was good.
Yeah, mine was delicious.
Yep. We're not doing seconds on popcorn though.
No, I need a drink though.
That's what I've been doing. So, all right. Well, we will get back with you after the next movie.
Sure. Will we?
It's the plan.
So,
what do you think?
Ichabod Crane was a movie. It was definitely a movie.
They would not get away with that movie.
No,
today.
It's very sexist.
It is very, sexist is one thing. Did not realize Ichabod Crane was a womanizer and a gold digger.
Oh yeah.
When you hear this story, you kind of feel bad for him originally, and now it's like he kind of had his upcomings to him.
But did he turn into The Headless Horseman, did he get killed by the Headless Horseman? Did he just go to a different...
Well...
I don't know how that ended.
At the end of it, they say that he's just living with a rich widower in another county.
Yes.
But the urban legend is that he was taken away by
the Headless Horseman. But the Headless Horseman was Broomer, right? Or whatever?
That's what they want you to believe. It doesn't say yes or no.
But it was his black horse.
No. It could have been. That theory comes together because of that.
You didn't think about that till now.
But it definitely is what I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be him just scaring him.
I mean, he was superstitious.
But they didn't actually come out and say that's who it was and that's what was going on. Mm-hmm. So they were just kind of pushing the urban legend of the Headless Horseman.
It was definitely a movie. I would suggest the first part, the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Mr. Toad adventure thingy. But the second part, I don't know if I would suggest that. I mean, it's not bad. The music was good. I like the music.
It's very themed. The action plays very well with the music, as well as the colors and the different backgrounds on the film.
Colors and background?
Well, when we find the Headless Horseman, everything's red in the back of the woods.
Oh, you mean like the theming?
That's
okay.
Exactly what I just said. Like my exact words.
Yeah, gotcha. Whatever, that works.
Yeah, so it's not a bad movie. It's definitely not a current movie, and they, like I said, couldn't get away with it now. But you definitely get to find out a little bit about the Sleepy Hollow.
It's not bad, yeah. I like that version of it. I like all the other versions. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you?
No, I'm just trying to think of what else, because there was something I was thinking about when I was watching it.
I would definitely watch it, just so you can know what's going on. But I'm surprised they rely so heavily on it during Halloween and still in the parks these days.
Well, I think it's more the Headless Horseman part of it, not the actual whole story that goes with it, because I think he's more... What?
Nothing. We found out where Bing Crosby was. He's the narrator of the whole thing.
He's the narrator, as well as he was the voice of Ichabod Crane.
I think he was the voice of the whole second video.
No, I don't think so. But he was in it a lot. He did quite a bit of it. But for being 1949 or 2019.
Do you need math? You have
70 years. It's a
70 years old movie?
70-year-old movie. And... yeah, it's actually...
still holds up, then.
It's not bad. It's definitely, like I said, you can tell the timing was different back then, what they could get away with. There was a lot of, in both movies, the first one and as well as that, the amount of consumption of alcohol in the movie, which surprised me quite a bit.
That's also apparent in, like, Pinocchio, though.
Pinocchio and Dumbo.
Because they got him drunk. And then in Winnie the Pooh, where he gets... No, is it Dumbo? But Winnie the Pooh goes through some trippy states.
Well, there's a lot of different alterations, we'll say, of how the thought processes come by with inside the movie. Different things from different time frames that they couldn't get away with now. If they did that in like The Incredibles or Cars or Toy Story, they wouldn't be able to get away with it like they did back then.
Why did you name all three Pixar movies?
They just first ones that popped up. Those are the ones that I saw when I went through the menu on top of it. But it's definitely different than the newer cartoons that they come out with. You can't show that anymore. They're more kid-oriented with the visuals compared to where the older Disney movies were not that way.
I agree.
They were more just because they were cartoons, they were considered kid movies. And because it was Disney, it was considered a kid movie. But yeah, so that was our first review.
Well, yeah, and that was, let's go to the movies!
Yeah, that's going to be our new...
Well, we're going to obviously perfect it as we go.
Right. Our new insert for our weekly video.
Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you do like, what you like it all. Trust me, you like it all.
You will. Hit that like button. Thumbs up for everything.
I feel like we're shamelessly promoting it.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're not being shameless about anything. We're just being upfront about it. But we are in December, so I think
We should watch more Christmas movies.
We'll be doing some more Christmas movies.
Not Halloween.
And doing the reviews on Christmas movies.
And hit the like button just for this one right here. That won't
stay still.
Stay still.
Yeah.
Hey, can you not?
So, what did you think about the movie? Huh? Did you like it?
Woof.
Did you like it?
She's giving her approval.
2 paws
So,
up.
for that whole series, we need to figure out what we're going to give it. 2 paws? Oh, that was a good job. So we need to come up with like a scale.
Okay.
What's our scale? Mickey Mouse? I mean, doesn't everybody use Mickey Mouse?
Mickey ears?
Oh, we can do Mickey ears.
Mickey tails?
I don't like that one.
Tigger bounces?
No, that's very specific.
Well, yeah.
Kirby gives it 2 paws up. What do you give?
I give the first one, I'll give it 2 paws up on the first part.
Okay.
And then...
Well, honestly, I think we should do the whole thing, because it comes together.
Okay, because it's all one.
Yeah. Kirby liked it because it was loud and bright.
Yeah.
And Kirby gets to rate every movie.
I guess because it was kind of set up like Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah.
Where they did the library scene and everything. So, I'll give it 2 paws up.
2 paws?
Yeah, I'll give it 2 paws.
I give it 1.5.
I'll do 2 paws.
Okay.
Just because I think it, being as old as it is, it actually does very well still.
Okay. Well, I can agree with that. I still give it 1.5. I don't think modernly it would work. I believe that it is a movie that should be watched only for the fact of it's part of history, I guess. You know, like something that does show in a nice way of what happened back then. I mean, this isn't the most offensive thing that I've ever seen.
No, it's definitely not. And it's also based on
the
books. Yeah, Willows was the first one. The first one is Wind in the Willows, and then the second one is the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. So they are actual books.
So yeah,
and I think they do very well portraying that.
So out of 6 paws, we give it 5.5. Well, we don't know what our scale is going to be because we're going to have to.
We're going to have to figure it out because that doesn't make any sense because.
Kirby votes by herself, although it's partially us.
5.5 out of 6, yeah.
Well, honestly, do you know what? Her paws, we should vote 3, technically, and 1 of her paws should be, because out of 6. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Paws I don't like either.
Okay, well, let's not do paws.
Well, what should we do?
Bags of popcorn?
We can do that. There we go. Popcorns, and then we'll do little popcorn thingies.
Yeah, so this would be 4 would be the top, or do you want to do...
we need to do an odd number, so there's always a tie, or,
never a tie.
Never a tie. Unless we do halves, but you get my point.
Right.
So 5?
So I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Okay, so Michael's 4 out of 5. I'd give it...
You can do halves.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to say maybe 3.5 out of 5, because I feel like it's there. It's a good movie. It's just not all the way there for me.
Okay.
So it's not a Cars movie. It's not, not a modern, but I still wouldn't want to not, miss it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm glad that I've seen it again. I've seen it a long time ago. Now that I'm more mature, I'm glad that I've seen it again.
Right.
So, I mean, it's good, but it's not something that I have to watch, that we'll have to ever watch again.
Right. It's not going to be one of those ones that you're going to hit repeat and watch it over and over again.
Exactly.
And probably most kids will be the same way with it. They'll watch it the one time and
oh, that was good. Yeah, right.
And just a little bit of Disney history, and then move on down.
I mean, if you ever go to Disneyland, and you need to show your kids where it is.
You're a Disney too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or the one in Japan, I think.
I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But I mean, it's good to know the ride. I mean, that basically was the whole ride. The movie was the whole ride, from what I remember. But yeah, no, it was good. It's just not something that I will
need to watch.
I can watch in 5 years and be fine and be like, hey, it's something to watch again.
Right.
So.
All right.
Okay. Well, that was Let's Go to the Movies. Once again, I'm pretty sure we've already said this 5 times now. Like, subscribe, share. follow. That's subscribing, isn't it? Follow on social medias like Twitter, Instagram. But it's under just Let's Go To. But yeah, no. Yeah, do it.
If you want to comment, send us a comment, and
do lots of comments.
Give us some ideas for some videos that you guys want to see reviewed, and we'll go from there.
Movies.
I keep saying videos. I'm from the time frame when they were actual videos.
VHSs?
VHS. Betamax.
No. That's way before my time.
Laserdisc. That kind of stuff. Be Kind Rewind type of deal.
I remember that. That was VHSs, and that was Blockbuster.
Yep, that was Blockbuster. So, but yeah, if you guys think of anything, let us know.
Yeah, as long as it's Disney-owned, Disney Plus preferably. Some videos or movies, no, you got me saying it. Some movies aren't on there currently. No. They will be on there soon. We'll be able to update as we go. But leave the comment down below. And yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do that real quick and get these done. And I'm having fun already.
Good.
I like them.
Awesome.
Hopefully you like it too. Hit that like button. See y'all next week. Once again, I don't know we need a different one for this.
We can still do the same.
Okay, well, once again...
Be awesome today.
Oh, we were freeze framing. No?